Welcome back. President Trump's tariffs on Canadian goods could be affecting sales in Florida. 41% of all Canadian U.S. buyers purchase property in Florida, but many now are offloading their homes due to the tariff battle. Realtor.com is reporting that many are rethinking their snowbird status after President Trump's new rule requires foreign nationals who stay in the United States for longer than 30 days to register with authorities. Single-family home sales are down 2.4% in Florida this year. Joining me now is former Douglas Elliman CEO, Dottie Herman. Dottie, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Good to see you.
What are you seeing? Assess the Florida real estate market for us.
I'm in Florida as we speak. The Florida market has got some problems. I mean, it is, it was on a great, and then what happened now? A lot of people stopped coming after the pandemic. People got homesick. The condos, because of that building that fell down in Miami last year, now any building that's over 30 years old, so it only affects older condos, has to live up to some standards, some safety standards. So the homeowners associations all have to reassess, and it's costing people a lot of money, and so many people cannot afford to pay that. So they put their homes on the market for sale. So condos are a big problem. They're overloaded with condos. Another thing is insurance. A lot of insurance carriers left, and because of the risky climate and things that happen with floods and this and that, it's very hard to get insurance. And if you can get it, it's sky high.
Well, what about the Canada element?
Well, listen, I have friends in Canada. I called them just the other day. And of course, they're angry, they're mad, they're saying they're not coming to Florida anymore, and they're not coming to the United States. They don't think we're their best friend anymore, and they're not buying our liquor. They pulled it off their shelves, all the American liquor, the oranges. But Trump says they'll be back. And I believe so. I think, at first, and I also think, knowing Donald and living in New York for so long, City, he's the art of the deal. I mean, I read an article that he wrote a couple of days ago. It's going to be fine. He's never going to hurt America. He knows what he's doing. It's a negotiation. And at the end of the day, they'll work it out.
Well, Florida's Republican lawmakers are now looking at possibly eliminating the property tax. Rising home value results in much higher taxes for residents, and it's creating some roadblocks for prospective new buyers. Dottie, what's your sense? What would getting rid of that property taxes do for the market?
Well, obviously, I think there's 4 other states that are considering it. When I heard him say that, I thought, well, that's great. I mean, if you don't have property taxes, but they have to get it somewhere else. So I don't know where they're going to raise things. If you have no property taxes, that's great for people, but I think it's going to be added someplace else. I think you're just going to pay for it in another place. That's it. But Florida's market needs a boost now. So I think he's doing what he can. And I think what comes up comes down. It had its height. I mean, people were coming here in herds. It slowed a bit, but the market really is pretty flat. It probably decreased about 2%, and that really depends on where in Florida you are. Miami's still hot.
The Wall Street Journal says home buyers are still scouring the market for homes despite high prices and stagnant mortgage rates. Some buyers say they're done waiting for the mortgage rates to drop because it's been sort of staying at around 6.6, 6.7% for so long. What's your outlook on rates here, mortgage rates?
I think we're going to have 2025 is already better than last year. 2024 was the worst year for real estate transactions in 30 years. People just stood on the sidelines. And then you had the lockdown effect, the people that bought homes during the pandemic and paid 2 or 3% mortgages, and they're like, we're not moving and paying these high mortgage rates. And I think that's kind of over. People are saying, we have to move on. The rates are about 6.7 now, 6.6. And I think you're going to see it start opening and inventory starting to come on the market. So people are just tired of sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah,
and the millennials and the buyers are coming. So I think you're going to see a much better 225. but that's not saying much because 224 was horrible. But I think that it's going to be better this year and even better next year. But it will take a while before it booms again.
All right, we will be watching that. Dottie, good to get your take. Thanks so much.